Los años locos. La era del jazz. Los frívolos, dorados, decadentes y felices años 20. Son algunos de los nombres que se han dado a la década transcurrida entre el último disparo de la Primera Guerra Mundial y el primer cuerpo estrellado contra las aceras de Wall Street en 1929. Tras tanto horror y destrucción, el mundo quería olvidar. Los que pudieron se entregaron a una frenética carrera por ver quién bailaba, bebía, amaba o se divertía más. Se comprometieron con el éxito y lo adoraron como a un dios. Huyeron del pasado, abrazaron el presente y evitaron pensar en el futuro. Fueron gente de su tiempo, o como ellos mismos decidieron llamarse, modernos. Los demás se pusieron a trabajar soñando con poder hacer lo mismo algún día. El siglo XX acababa realmente de nacer. Para entonces la difusión de los cómics en la prensa había crecido de modo espectacular. El negocio que ello suponía propició la aparición de agencias de venta internacionales, los sindicatos. La estandarización impuesta por los objetivos comerciales acabó con la libertad artística y crítica de los dibujantes, obligándoles a ceñirse a un formato y tema determinado. Nacen con ellos las series, historias interrumpidas que continúan en el número siguiente unidas por el eslabón de la palabra mágica, continuará. Después de la Gran Guerra, las mujeres se incorporan masivamente al mundo laboral. Desde las pantallas de cine, actrices como Clara Bow y Joan Crawford forjaban sin palabras el arquetipo de la nueva mujer, que quiere vivir su vida y a su modo. En los cómics, las chicas protagonistas se convirtieron en un género, las llamadas Girl Strips. Polly and Her Pals fue una de las series pioneras. Sofisticada y elegante, Polly fue creada en 1912 por Cliff Sterrett como protagonista de una serie de caricaturas.
Polly and Her Pals was quite interesting. First of all, the original title was Positive Polly, and she was a kind of flapper of the early 20s who lived at home with her parents and went off to work and that kind of thing. But her parents were two tiny little diminutive creatures called Moore and Paul McGuinness. And, no, sorry, Moore... Her parents were a couple of very weird characters called Moore and Paul Perkins. They were only about 4 foot high, while Polly was a very tall, sumptuous, very beautiful-looking girl, a flapper, you see, of those days. So it was that became a rather cliché of that kind of family strip at that time.
Las girl strips evolucionarían hasta crear personajes estables que protagonizaron largas series. Little Orphan Annie sería una de las más populares. Creada por Harold Gray en 1924, la pequeña Annie, una niña huérfana, había sido adoptada por un millonario traficante de armas, Daddy Warbucks. Pero la más internacional de todas las chicas del cómic es esta pequeña vampiresa, ingenua, descarada y coqueta, Betty Boop.
The curious thing about Betty Boop was that most animated cartoons of that era were about funny animals. Betty Boop started out as a dog. She had long ears and a little black nose, and she had a little doggy boyfriend called Bimbo. Now, Betty caught on because, mainly, I suppose, because of her very short skirt and her very lovely long legs. She was a very, very sexy little character. But she always looked a bit strange because of these long doggy-like ears. So what they did was they turned the long ears into earrings. And the little black nose came a little turned-up nose, and she became a human. But the funny thing was, she still went around with this dog who walked about on his hind legs and a little pullover called Bimbo, who was a boyfriend for years in the cartoon films. And again, that became a comic strip for the newspapers, but it was never a great success. In fact, it only ran for 2 to 3 years as a comic strip. And yet the Betty Boop cartoons are still revived on television today, and are very, very popular. Curiously, because although you might think that the feminist movement would object to this sexy image in her short skirt and all the men who are wolves on her trail, oddly enough, Betty always comes out on top, and it may be that because she's so self-possessed and doesn't give a damn about anything or anybody, that she is a feminist figure. You know, she's the feminists like her. Very curious.